Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to the class. Can I please request the support teacher to choose a student, please?
Okay. A5198.
A5198. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Would you please like to start reading the first prayer here, please?
Yes. Rabbi shrah li sadri.
Start with Bismillah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri.
Good. Read the translation as well, please.
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. And that's from Taha, verse 26 to 27. So always with A5198, always make sure that you start with A'udhu Billah and Bismillah, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Excellent. Jazakallah, A5198, Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Before we start, I just want to remind all of you of the etiquette of class. Make sure your videos are off. You're paying attention. You have your headscarf or your hat on. And secondly, you may have known that you have your Hifz exam tomorrow, inshallah, on Friday, tomorrow. And make sure you all are prepared for it, okay? Just a reminder, you have your Hifz exam tomorrow. So let's move on. Can I please request the support teacher to choose another student, please?
Okay. N6206.
N6206. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. So what surah have you done? Okay, you have done
Surah Nasr.
no. Surah Nas, right?
No, An-Nasr.
Okay, Nas. Okay, great. Yep. So N6206. So she has done so up to Surah Nasr, so she's going to do the next one, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. Yep. So N6206, do you know Surah Kafirun by heart?
She.
Okay, great. So now please don't look at the screen and start reciting Surah Kafirun.
Excuse me. She need to recite Surah An-Nasr first.
Oh, that's okay. Fine. Do you remember something? N6206. Do you remember Surah An-Nasr by heart?
She.
Okay, sorry. So first do this and then we'll move on, okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Excellent, well done. There was just a minor mistake. So when you were reciting, you didn't prolong this. And on top of Lam, what is the sign? Do you know the name of
Fatha.
Sorry?
Vertical Fatha.
Excellent. And how long are you meant to prolong this for?
2 seconds.
Excellent. So start from the beginning and read this verse again, please.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
No, prolong the lam.
Okay. Should I do it again?
Yes, please.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح
Much better. Well done. Excellent. That was really good, mashallah. Would you like to move on to the next surah? Surah Al-Kafirun?
Ji.
Let's start.
Can I start?
Yes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
Would you start here? So read this verse again. Look, you can look at the screen and read this, please.
ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم.
Okay. So pronounce this word again, please.
أنا.
So would you pronounce the alif?
Ji.
Yes. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the exception. That's the rule. I was trying to. This is the only time when you don't pronounce the alif. Okay. So Ana, even though there is a alif next to it, this is the only exception. So that's the only exception you need to remember. Ana, you don't pronounce the alif. Okay.
Ji.
So remember this key thing in Surah Kafirun. Ana is an exception. So alif, you don't prolong it. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Good. That was N606.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Jazakallah. N6206. Can I have an insert now, please?
Yeah. A5200.
A5200. Okay. A5200.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
So you have read Surah Al-Nasr or you're going to read it?
Surah Al-Lahab and Surah Al-Nasr.
Okay, great. So do you remember Surah Al-Lahab by heart? A5200. Oh, he's muted. Would you please unmute him?
Can I choose another one?
Are you not able to unmute him?
I did, but I don't know what happened. He unmute himself.
Okay, let's wait. Let me try. Yep. Okay. Fine. Yes.
Okay. A5202.
A5202. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. So you're going to read this. Okay. You're going to read Surah Al-Lahab. Is that right? ST?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So A5202. Do you remember Surah Al-Lahab by heart?
Yes.
Okay. So please don't look at the screen and start reciting, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay. Would you look at the screen? Look at the screen. Would you please recite this word again?
وامرأته.
Okay, good, excellent. Overall, well done. This bar, it's a calculated letter, so well done for giving a jerk. You gave a jerk here as well, but you didn't quite give a jerk on this bar, the lahab. Okay.
Okay.
And lastly, meme with mushaddad. So you meant to give a nasal sound. So start from free and read it again, making sure that you give a nasal sound to this meme and this meme. Okay.
Okay.
So recite this one, please. A5202, can you hear me?
Yes.
So would you please start
No.
to
Yes.
yeah, here this.
Okay. في جيدها حبل من مسد.
So في جيدها حبل من مسد. So make sure you give a nasal sound for a bit longer, okay?
Okay.
Overall excellent. Otherwise, Jazakumullah A5202. Jazakumullah.
Jazakillah.
Can I have another student now, please?
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, it's fine. Wait. Do we still have A5202 with us?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to ask, do you remember Surah Nasr by heart? A5202?
Yes.
Do you remember the surah?
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to read this also, please?
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Okay. Just few mistakes, otherwise it was fine. What do we have on top of Alif?
Sorry?
Do you know the name of the sign?
Yes.
What is it?
Madde Kabir.
Excellent, that's Madh Kabir. So how long do you think you should prolong this for?
4 seconds.
Good, 4 to 6 seconds, well done. So make sure you prolong it for more than 4 to 6 seconds. No, for up to 4 to 6 seconds, okay? You didn't do that. So start from Iza again. You can look at the screen and read this one, please.
Okay. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Much better, excellent. And this noon has shaddad on top. So what are you meant to do here?
Prolong it.
No, I mean the reason
Oh,
why
you make. Do you make a gunna sound?
accent, the nasal sound, gunna sound, yes. So either it was a meme. So in the previous surah, I told you about the meme with mushaddad. And in this surah, we have noon with mushaddad. So these are the only two ones. So noon and meme with mushaddad, you're meant to give a nasal sound. So in lesson number 1, if we go back, and let's find that. Yeah. So would you please like to read this rule, number 10?
Do not pronounce meme and noon mushaddad without gunna, nasal sound, for less than 2 counts or beats.
Excellent. So we're talking about meme gunna, so meme with mushaddad, and noon with mushaddad, okay? So make sure you give a nasal sound or gunna sound for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start again. So start from wa and read. Okay, no, actually start from the beginning, from Bismillah, and read the whole surah again, please, making sure that you prolong this mad kabir, and also give a nasal sound to this noon. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Okay.
توابا.
Yeah, that's something I think to tell. So tawaba. What does ba have on top of it? What is the sign?
Tanveen.
Good, tanween. And if you're specific, it's fathatain. Okay. So when you do a waqf, what happens is one of this. So these are two fatha. If you look at it, one of it disappears, as in when you do a waqf. So instead of ban, we say ba, but we still have to prolong it, okay? Because it has alif next to it. So tawaba, not tawaba, okay? And
Okay.
secondly, lastly, actually, this ha has what on top of it? What is this sign?
Vertical dhamma.
Vertical is not. That's not. It is dhamma, but not vertical. Vertical
Inverse dhamma.
Good. Vertical is this because it's in straight line. Okay, that's why we call it vertical. This is inverse dhamma. Well done. And how long do you prolong this for?
2 seconds.
And you didn't do that, so make sure you do this. So start from fasabbih and read this whole verse. You can look at the screen.
فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Good, excellent, well done. Okay. Jazakumullah, that was A5202. Jazakumullah.
Jazakillah.
Can I have an student now, please?
Okay. N6184.
N6184.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. And that's N6184?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what surahs have you done?
She need to recite Al-Lahab and An-Nasr.
Okay, excellent. Jazakumullah. Okay, so do you remember Surah Nasr by heart?
E.
Okay, great, excellent. So, without looking at the screen, you can start reading it.
Okay. Shall I start?
You can start.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فصبح بحمدك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Okay. Let's go back. Okay. So lam, it has vertical fatha on top. So how long should you prolong this for?
2 seconds.
Good. So start from the beginning, please, and read this verse, making sure that you prolong this for 2 seconds.
Okay. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Excellent. Well done. Secondly, and most importantly, you missed Rabbika here. When you're reciting it, make sure you recite correctly, okay? Oh, sorry. Yeah, recite correctly or memorize correctly as well. So, فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ. Okay?
Okay.
So make sure you don't miss Rabbika next time, okay? And secondly, it was really vague if you were prolonging the fi, bini, or not. So make sure you're reading it slowly, but prolonging these. So fa and ja is the huruf madda, so you're meant to prolong it for 2 seconds. Fi, and then we have ja here as well. So di, okay? Fi dinillahi afwaja. Is
Okay.
that clear? Okay, so let's move on to the second surah. So do you remember Surah Al-Kafirun by heart?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So please start reciting.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
Well done. That was really good. Excellent. If you look at the screen, so there's no mistake here. It's just in pronunciation. There's no mistake there. But sorry, when you stop here, you start from ma. Sorry, you start from ma. When you actually meant to go back to the start and recite the whole thing. Okay. So never ever start from the middle. Otherwise, because we don't understand the Arabic. But if someone who understands the Arabic and he or she was listening to you, and you start from the middle, that wouldn't make sense to him or her, okay? So make sure you always start from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay? Otherwise, well done. It was good. Jazakumullah. That was N6184. Jazakillah. Can I have another student now, please?
Yeah. A5191.
A5191. Assalamu
Surah
alaikum.
An-Nasr.
Yeah. Jazakumullah. A5191. Assalamu alaikum. Okay.
Can I?
A5191. Can you hear me? Okay, there's no response. Would you like to move on, please?
Okay. A5193.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. That's A5193. Okay.
Yes.
Surah
what-
Ikhlas and An-Nasr.
Okay.
Shall I start?
Yes, please start with Surah Ikhlas.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Well done. Excellent. But go with the screen again. Would you like to just recite the second verse? So first verse is Bismillah. So recite the second verse.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Excellent. Yep, that's correct. Jazakumullah. That was really good, mashallah. So let's move on to the next surah, which is Surah Al-Lahab. So
No, Surah An-Nasr.
Surah.
Yeah. He already recited this one.
So do you remember Surah Al-Nasr by heart?
Yes.
Okay, so please start reciting.
Can you tell me one word?
So after Bismillah is either
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Well done, very well. Just one mistake. So you meant to give a nasal sound. So over here, you didn't give the nasal sound, but at the end, there was this noon with mushaddad again. But you did do a nasal sound here, so well done for that. But make sure you are consistent with the nasal sounds, okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise, that can be very good. A5193, Jazakallah. Jazakallah. Another student now, please.
Okay. 5, 2, 1, 5. A5215. He also want to ask one question.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Yep. Did you want to ask a question, Asif?
Yes, please. I think I have emailed you as well, but me and my brother A5203 are unable to participate in the test tomorrow due to being at a special presentation evening. So please, can you rearrange a separate date for our test?
Okay. Because if you have email, that's fine. They will respond. Okay.
Okay.
Something. Okay. Jazakumullah. A521 A5125. Okay. So
Thank
you only had a question?
Sorry?
You only had a question. Okay. It's fine. So what surah do they have to recite, SC?
Surah Al-Lahab and An-Nasr.
No.
And An-Nasr.
No.
So A5125. Do you remember Surah Al-Nasr by heart?
Yes.
Okay. So would you please reciting it?
Do you want me to start now? Sorry, I can't hear you properly.
But make sure there's silence in it.
Sorry,
Can I choose another one?
Yeah, we'll come back to you A52125.
Yeah.
There's silence in the background, okay?
Maybe later.
Yeah.
6186 and 6186.
And 6186, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Walaikum salam. And what surah does she have to say?
I can't hear you properly.
No, I'm talking to SC. Sorry, what surahs does she have to recite?
Surah Al-Lahab and Surah An-Nasr.
Lahab and okay. So, N6186, do you remember Surah Nasr by heart?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So start reciting it, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Excellent. That was really good. MashaAllah. There were no mistakes that this was before from the previous. Yeah, there was no mistakes. Jazakumullah. Recited and 686. So would you like to move on to Surah Al-Lahab now?
Okay. Can I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Excellent. Overall, it was really good. There were just two mistakes. First of all, fi jidiha. So make sure you prolong G because ja is huruful madda as well. So for 2 seconds, okay? So fi jidiha. Secondly, I noticed the fact that every time you pronounce alif, it sounded like ayn. The sound of alif sounded like an ayn. So make sure you don't give that ayn sound to the alif. Just pronounce alif simply, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be good. Well done. N6186. Very well done. Jazakallah. One thing before we continue, the question was asked by A5215 before regarding the test. I just want to tell you that because the test will be by the external examiner and the external examiner has been given a time to do the test. Therefore, it's not, so we have to like have the test on that time and the students are chosen randomly. It's not like every single student is going to be chosen individually. So if you're not there, you will be missed, yes, but you can always go back to the recordings and learn from others' mistakes, okay? So just want to clarify that. Otherwise, let's move on, please. So can we go back to 125? Just to check if I can find now, and we can continue then.
Can I choose A5215?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, it's much better now. Did you hear the answer I just told again?
I think I did.
Yeah, so it's by an external examiner, so it's not like everybody is chosen individually, okay? Okay, so you need to read Surah Lahab and Nasr, okay? So
Okay.
do you remember Surah Nasr by heart?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. That's great. So please start reciting.
Okay. Shall I start now?
Yes, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يخلود في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Okay. In terms of your tune, it was really good. Well done.
Thank you.
However, there were some places where you were reciting the words wrong. So,
Okay.
For example, here it's yadkhuluna.
Yadkhulun. Yeah.
Yadkhuluna, and if we go down, it's not fahbi, it's sabbih.
Sabbih. Okay.
Sabbih. And kana. It's not, you recited this as, you prolong this noon. So make sure you don't do that. It's kana. That's it. Not prolonging the noon. And when you are doing a waqf here, you didn't prolong it, so you are meant to prolong here. Okay? So I just want you to recite again, making sure that you don't make this mistake. Okay? So start from Bismillah again.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
No. You did the mistakes again. So sabbih, you don't mention the noon, so kana, and you mention on the ba, so tawaba.
Okay.
So sabbih bihamdi rabbika wastaghfir innahu kana tawwaba. Okay, so make sure you just go back to the recordings and rectify your mistakes, okay?
Okay.
So 85215, that's Surah Nasr. So let's move on to Surah Lahab now. Okay. So do you remember Surah Lahab by heart?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. So start reciting, please.
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay. So please, would you like to start again? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
From Bismillah.
Yeah, from Bismillah, please.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tabat yada abi lahabin wa tab. Ma aghna anhu malahu wa ma kasab. Sayasla naran zata lahab. وامرأته حمالة الحطب. Oh no. Can I start again? Tabat yada abi lahabin wa tab. Ma aghna anhu malahu wa ma kasab. Sayasla naran zata lahab wa amratuhu hammalatal hatab. في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a bit confused towards the end. It's
alright. Just make sure that you learn from your mistakes. Okay, that's all that matters. If you make a mistake, make sure you remember it, okay? So first thing, ba has tashdid on top. So what are you meant to do?
Are you meant to prolong it?
No.
No, not the tashdid.
That's tashdid. So would you say tabat or would you say tabbat?
Is it dabbat?
Okay, good. But when you were reciting it, it was not that clear that you said you emphasize on this. So whenever you have a tashdid, make sure you emphasize. So tabbat, and clearly that to you, okay?
Okay.
Secondly, lam has dam on top. So
Yeah.
when you're pronouncing this, it sounds like in fatha. So
Yeah.
not ma lahu, it's ma luhu.
Luhu.
Okay?
Yes.
And again, there's a problem of actually memorizing the correct word. So sayas, when you said sayas, you moved on to na. So you didn't pronounce this lam and ya. So sayas la. Okay?
Okay.
So make sure you remember this correctly as well. And here, what you were trying to do, I think, was that you were joining these two together. So
Yeah.
you stopped at lahab, and then you started with bim wamratuhu. That's not correct. Okay, so if you start from the next thing, wamratuhu.
Okay.
And you have toe, the small toe, like you can see here. So that means you have to stop here. It's really good to stop here. So wamratuhu, you stop, and then you start.
Okay.
Otherwise, good. But just make sure you memorize the correct wording, okay? Otherwise, it changes the whole meaning.
Okay. Sorry for that. Jazakallah.
Right. Jazakallah. That's A5125, Jazakallah. So can I move on? Can you move on to another student now, please?
Yeah. N6190, Surah Lahab and Surah Nasr.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. So do you remember Surah Nasr by heart?
Surah Nasirat?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so please start reciting.
Sorry?
Start reciting, please.
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Excellent, well done. No mistakes, well done. So would you please like to move on to the next Surah Lahab?
Yep. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Very well done. Very impressive. That's N6190. Well done. But just two mistakes. One here, a B. You're meant to prolong this because we have Ja, which is Huruf Madda, so 2 sections, okay? A B.
Yeah.
And secondly, when you said this, we have the meme and we have the tashdid. So well done for doing the nasal sound, that's correct. But when you have tashdid, you're meant to emphasize the word, the letter as well. So hamma, not hama. You said hama. Okay, so hamma. Okay.
Okay.
So start from wa again and read this one.
Okay. وامرأة حمالة الحطب.
Okay, that's better, but still didn't emphasize the name that much. So hamma.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Should I recite it again?
Okay, yeah, you can.
وامرأة حمالة الحطب.
Excellent. Very well done. Yep. So Jazakumullah N6190. Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Very well done. Can you please move on to the next student?
Okay. A5222 An-Nasr.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, so do you remember Surah Nasr by heart? A5222, can you hear me?
Yes.
So do you remember Surah Nasr by heart?
Yes.
Okay, great. So would you please like to recite it?
Yes.
Without looking at the screen though, okay?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمدك واستغفره إنه كان توابا.
Okay, everything else was fine except this. So you said you forgot to say Rabbika. So fasabbih bihamdi rabbika wastaghfir. Okay?
بحمد ربك واستغفره.
فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر.
فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر.
Excellent, well done. So lastly, just one more mistake. That what do you have on top of Alif? What do we have here?
إذا جاء.
Yeah, so why are you prolonging it? What is this sign? Do you know the name of it?
Hmm?
Do you know the name of the sign?
Yes.
What is it?
Bate Kabir.
Madde Kabir, excellent. And you're meant to prolong it for 4 to 6 seconds, okay? So make sure you prolong it longer than you actually did previously, okay? So start from the beginning here, making sure that you prolong this long enough, okay?
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Well done, yep. That's the mistake. You rectified it, well done, excellent. So A5222, so that was, Al-Nasr was the only one, right? I see.
Yeah.
Okay, great, excellent. So can we move on to the next student now, please?
Okay.
Zakila A5222.
Jazakallah.
6188.
Assalamualaikum.
188. So
आप सब्बे बिहमदी का क्यों कहते हो? हम ये वाली गलती क्यों करते हो? बिहमदी रब्बी का सामने नजर नहीं आ रहा? बानी रटा ऊपर से देख के सुनाना था ना?
no, we're not meant to look at the screen and no, that's the wrong thing, okay? I heard just this mother, okay, you're not meant to look at the screen, first of all, and if they have made a mistake, it's fine. Just make sure that next time they rectify it. Okay, so N6188, can you hear me?
Can I choose another one?
Yes, please. If you don't have any response, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. 6191. N6191.
So N6191, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. So for her, the story is Surah Lahab and Surah Nasr again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So do you remember Surah Nasr by heart?
I know a little bit of.
Okay, so would you like to try?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't look at the screen, that's the whole point. So don't look at the screen and start reciting, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح فرأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فصل لربك أفواجا.
Not correct. Okay, so you can look at the screen. Look at the screen. So you meant to recite it with correct pronunciation. Okay. So look at the screen first and start reciting by looking at the screen. So start with Bismillah again. So recite with.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
N6191, stop, sorry. Zal has alif, so Iza, and then Jim, Ja, so we have this Mad Kabir, so you're meant to prolong it for 4 to 6 seconds. So Iza, Ja, so prolong it, okay?
Okay. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
No, okay. Okay, Iza Ja was correct, well done, this time. But when you did a waqf, you're not pronouncing the dhamma. So when you do a waqf, this dhamma turns into sakoon. This is the sakoon sign. It's on top of star. Sorry, not this one. Wait. On top of the star, this is sakoon sign. So when you do a waqf, dhamma sign changes into sakoon sign. So not wal fathu, wal fath. Okay.
Okay.
So إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Yep. So you missed out this hamza. So إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Excellent. Start reciting the next one as well, please.
ورأيت الناس يدخلون.
Okay, now stop. How did you recite this again?
ورأيت الناس يدخلون.
Okay. Yep. This time, look. So we have wa, we have ra, and we have alif as well. So what you did was waraita. You missed out this alif as a whole, okay? So, and because we have fatha, fatha, and fatha on all three of them, so you meant to give only 1 second to each of them. So wara'ai, so not wara, not like that. Wara, and then because we have ya, so obviously we're going to prolong this ya. So wara'aitan nasa, and because when bring a nasal sound, because we have noon, when tashdid, okay? So
Okay.
start from wa again.
ورأيت الناس يدخلون.
Now you're doing the same mistake again. Wara'aitan nasa. You're missing out. Yep.
Hello? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ.
ورأيت الناس.
No. Okay. What you need to do is go back to the recordings and learn, first of all, learn Surah Nasr and learn it with correct pronunciation. So the previous way you've learned, it's not correct, okay? So make sure you learn with correct pronunciation. We're running out of time, so we have to stop here. Okay, so N6191, you have a day, because tomorrow, inshallah, we'll have a HIFZ test. So it's possible that you're going to be chosen. So make sure that you learn Surah Nasr and Surah Lahab by heart, okay, and the correct pronunciation. So following that, this homework, make sure that you revise chapter 1 and 108 to 114. So with correct pronunciation, that's the key, okay? Because you have HIFZ test. And can I please request a student to read prayer after tilawat?
Okay. N6219.
And Walaikum salam. Please start reciting the prayer after tilawat. Start with Bismillah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم فاجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة. Oh Allah, shall I read the translation? Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Ameen, Sumami. Overall is correct. Well done. Just one thing to everybody, not only you, just everybody. Alif sound and Ain sound should be distinguished, but make sure you don't get mixed up with them. So Alif sound is simple Alif sound, not Ain sound. Make sure you don't give Ain sound to the Alif sound, okay? That's the only thing. Otherwise, it was beautifully read. Well done. That was N6219, Zakumullah. And again, make sure that you revise for your HIFZ test tomorrow. You still have one day. You have the whole day to revise. So, yeah. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.